Hello and welcome back to Serious About Salvage and another video on the channel. This again is on the GoPro 3 because the 9 hasn't turned up yet, unfortunately. But my wireless, my Rode wireless mic has, but I can't use it on this anyway. So, another glorious winter's day. It's been snowing quite a bit again. I think where it's not been trod on, it's probably, what, 3 inches, 4 inches maybe. So I've been going around in the Alpha, because it's got the all seasons on the front. Great in the snow. Great in the snow. Obviously I haven't been, it's up and down the farm lane, not on the main roads. Anyway, we are on the Focus ST, and it'll be pretty much done by the end of this. In fact, it probably will be done on the end of this. But let's just see how we get on. I have repaired the bumper. A bit of fiberglass there holding that on, and I've just fiberglassed that crack from the inside. So if there's any other work to do to this bumper, it can be done whilst it's on the car, so we can put that on and forget about it. We have got the side skirt still to put on, and this is the replacement housing for the ECU, which is down in that corner, smashed up. So that's what we need to fit first before the bumper can go on. The other day I did notice that spotlight bulb smashed on this side, and on this side it's non-existent. So we've got 2 new spotlight bulbs. They come with the housing, they're a complete unit, as it's pictured on there, so we need to put them in. What else have we got? Wing mirror to put on. And then it's literally just a case of painting the washer caps for the bumper and the cap for the wing mirror, and then we're done. MOT. I've got the little triangle as well. Triangle turned up today, so we can put that on. So let's get this car brought forwards a bit. We'll get it jacked up, get the wheels taken off. We'll replace this housing for the ECU, put the poo guard back in, and then we're going to put this bumper on. And just sewing that on will make it look so much better. So let's crack on, because it's mighty cold yet again. And once the daylight goes, it gets even colder. So let's get some stuff done. Okay, a bit of an update. I have been working on this side. I've got the sill cover on. It's a little bit out of shape at the front. We're just going to have to see how that goes, get it cleaned, perhaps heat it up a bit more, and just let it relax in the right position. I am missing a couple of clips down here as well. There's one here. We'll hold that up a bit more. That'll make it look a lot better when that's in. But yeah, splash guards in. That's held up the front little under tray. I've also put that in as well, that's in. So we're ready to put the bumper on now. So I'll set you up on a bit of time lapse for this, and we'll see how it goes. I think in a normal scenario, all this trim would be in the bumper itself, but I'm just going to see if I can get it on as it is first, just straight over the top. We must remember to plug them spotlights in. But worst case, we might be taking that off and putting it in the bumper first. But let's just try it first, see how it goes. Well, it's going on pretty well, really. It still needs a bit of buttoning up, but you know, it's on and you can get the gist of it. And you know, that's the only damage there, that little. So it's like I say, it's reinforced in the back. Let's close this bonnet and just have a look. Take them off there. Yeah, it's pretty much, it's fine, isn't it? It's a bit, it's weird how the gap's smaller, bigger, smaller. I don't think there's anything I can adjust there. But it's looking like a car again, which was the plan. Oh, a bit sniffly, sorry, it's getting cold. I'll finish buttoning up this bumper. Perhaps we'll throw the mirror in, and then it's on to the servicing. I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, but we'll carry on with this video, get it all done up. So yeah, I'll get on a little bit more. Not happy about that. I'll have to do something with that, I think. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, it's now the next day, and I've just noticed there's a bulb bouncing around in the spotlight. The old bulb is still in the spotlight. Okay. Anyway, yes, it's the next day. So today we're going to continue, obviously, with a bit more on the Focus ST. We still need to just tidy up the arch line. It needs a few more fixings in it yet. And that front corner of that side skirt still has a bit to tidy up. But we also need to give this an engine service. And we've still got lights on the dash. I'm pretty sure it's all coming down to this wheel speed sensor. Even though I've changed it, there must be an issue with the wheel wiring or something. But I've got a new toy, so we're going to try this out. I took the opportunity to upgrade my scanner, because obviously, you know, I gave away my iCar Soft, which did the job, but I thought I'd upgrade and get something a bit better. Now, I've already had a play around with this, and it's an unbelievable piece of kit. Really, really good. So we'll start off by plugging it into the Focus, I think. See exactly what's going on with the lights. I'll get this plugged together, get it in the car, and then I'll come back to you in a moment. Okay, I hope you can see this clearly, because with the snow in the background it might be too bright. But anyway, this is the scanner. We've got the green car symbol, and green power means we've got power and we're connected to the car. So just swipe across, and this is the first menu that you get. And just before we do that, the lights on the dash there. So let's have a scan through and see exactly what we got going on. So Diagnostics, it runs so fast, this. So you can go through and you can pick your vehicle by pressing, you know, forward, and then you know, whatever's next. Auto select, blah blah blah. But what we will do, Diagnostics, sorry, escape. I'm still getting used to this. You got up here, little blue button. Oh, it's on automatic VIN detection. So basically it detects your car for you. Oh, it should anyway. That's the VIN. And there we go, this is what car we're in. Focus, EcoBoost, 2 litre manual, petrol, there's the VIN. Yes, that's our car. Let's have a look. Shouldn't take too long loading, but if it does, I'll just jump in and out. Okay, so this is the next page that you get. You can go through your control units if you want and select what control units you want to just go and scan individually. And as you can see, there's a lot. But what we're going to do, we're going to go and auto scan and go through everything because we don't know anything about this car. And obviously the battery's been flat a lot as well, so we're probably going to get some codes from that. And we'll just go through it all. So at the minute we're getting a few, but we're passing a few as well. Let's just let it go through. We're 51%. So guys, obviously for some of you this probably won't be of much interest and you might want to skip through it, but I know there's a lot of you out there that like this kind of stuff, so we're going to go through it. So obviously, like I said, bear in mind some of these will be because of low voltage issues, because obviously, like I said, the battery's been flat quite a few times. Right, we're done. So we've got a fault on the powertrain, fault on ABS, fault on restraint control module. As you can see, there's quite a few faults, quite a few passes. So what we're going to do first is just quick erase of everything, and that'll bring back any, current faults, and basically get rid of anything that isn't there anymore. So I think it's getting rid of a few. Yeah, it's getting rid of a few. Okay. So what we're left with? We're left with 4 faults. So we've got ABS, anti-locking brake system. Let's go in there. That's going to be speed sensor. Come on, car. There we go. Left front wheel speed sensor. Okay. So let's just get away from that for a minute. So we know what that is. Driver's door module. Read codes. Oh, the mirror's having a bit of a play. It's obviously doing something. Rear window motion position sensor. Okay, so that usually is, do you know on your windows when you do you know it auto goes down like that? When a battery's flat, it stops doing that. You have to reprogram. Like that one's not doing it. So I think if you lower it, keep hold of the button down. 5 seconds or so. Do it again up and then hold it again up. 5 seconds or so. That should reprogram the position. No? Perhaps you gotta do it on the back window button. Let me just have a quick play with that and I'll come back and see if we can get rid of that code. I'm having trouble getting rid of this code. I'm pretty sure that's all it is, a case of setting, the calibration for the window. So it says there missing calibration. So I'll come back to that at some point. It's nothing major. And we'll move on. So driver's door, passenger's door. That passenger door one's going to be again the passenger rear window. So that we won't be looking at that. Power steering control module. This, I would suspect, is again due to that wheel speed sensor. But we'll have a quick look, see what it says. Invalid data received from anti-lock brake system. Invalid data received from anti... Yeah, so that's again, that's going to be down to the wheel speed sensor, that I would expect. So let's go back, and that's it, isn't it? Everything else is passed. So I think all the issue is that left front wheel speed sensor, and we can do a little bit more of a test on it by going back into here. If we go into live data, it'll give us a lot of things that we can check as a live value. And if we look for wheel speed sensors, here we go, left front wheel speed sensor, sensor left rear, let's just do all of them at right front, right rear, and then if we just show, right, so they're live figures now. So if I just roll forward, see they're raised a bit, and why is it in kilometers? Don't really matter, I suppose, but if we go back again, see they're all moving except for that left front. I hope you can see that. So I think it's pretty much certain it's that left front wheel speed sensor. And like I said, we've changed the sensor, so we're going to have to look at that wiring. So let's do that now, and then we can read it again and make sure it's gone, can't we? Okay, so I've done a little bit of investigation, and the plug that plugs the sensor in, it's down there. I've taken it off now, but it was a bit mullered, shall we say. Where has it gone? I don't know where it is now, but safe to say, oh, it's back on it. So yeah, it's broken in there, and there's another piece there that should be part of it as well. So needless to say, it's not the best. So what I'm going to do, before we go any further trying to diagnose it, I'm going to get a new cable. But these are what they're not. There's no plug up the top. They're wired straight into the harness, so I'm going to have to go to a scrapper's and cut a strip off and re-splice it back in. With speed sensors now, so there's no issue there. So perhaps there's a break in the wire, I'm thinking, somewhere. So obviously don't forget this side was ripped off and damaged. So I'll do that first. And then we'll go from there. So I thought might as well get it serviced. Got the oil dropped. Got the oil filter off, let them drain a little bit. And whilst we're waiting for that to drain, we'll change this filter. So yeah, getting there. I also earlier decided, just for the time being, to paint the mirror cap and the jet wash covers just with an aerosol for now. It's a proper mixed colour. They're only temporary because the painter is in the middle of moving unit, and I want to give him a few things at the same time to do. You know, like the bumper and the bonnet for the Astra, these shoe caps. So I thought, just like I said, for the time being, I'll just paint them with what I can. They might not be a good match, but be better than having two holes. And do you know what it means? We can get this MOT'd and get it on the road. So I'll carry on with the service. I was hoping to give it a wash, but again, I don't think there's any water. I might defrost that tap and give it a wash. So I want to see the condition of this front bumper, really. But yeah, I'll finish the service, give it a wash. We'll run it up the lane a little bit and just have a quick walk around it then, I think. And that'll be it, I think, then. Alright, there we go. All serviced. So yeah, pretty much there now, and yeah, I think it looks okay. It's going to be a great, you know, perfect for a daily driver for for the family. Like I said, it's not immaculate by any means, you know, not by any means. And if I was selling it, I'd have the front bumper repainted, you know, and tart it up a little bit more. But for what I want it for the family, it's perfect. I had a little hand rub of cutting compound, got all the red off, but there is still some lines. Some of them will still come out, and I will use the machine polish on it at some point. And yeah, get their marks off there and stuff. But for now, like I said, for the family, I think it's ideal, really. So I'm happy. So what have we got left to do? We have still to sort out the wheel speed sensor. It still needs to go for an MOT before it can be let loose on the road. I have put in the parcel shelf that the guy kindly gave me. Obviously needs a very good valet inside. I haven't put the floor mats in yet because, like I said just then, the inside still needs cleaning. But it's yeah, it's near as damn it, isn't it? Great car. Yeah, so yeah, the plan going forwards, like I said, I need a bit of harness for this wheel speed sensor, because it won't go for MOT without that, because the speedo's not working. So I need that. I need to give it a good polish all over, clean inside, like I said, MOT, and I'm thinking we'll end this video now. We'll come back, do one more where we'll do them last few little bits, and we'll do a kind of like a road review kind of thing, take it out, give it a good drive around, and I'll tell you what I think about it, really. And then we'll also do the price breakdown in that as well. I think that might be a theme going forwards now. Instead of doing the price breakdown at the end of the last, you know, assembly video, as you want to say, perhaps we'll just keep the rebuilds to the videos, and then do another video, extra video should we say, where we take it out, drive it a bit, giving him, you know, a car review as such, maybe. And obviously within that I'll obviously tell you the prices and stuff and what it's cost, and stuff like that. So yeah, okay, I'm blabbering on, but like I said, as I always say, should I say, thank you very much for watching these videos. It's massively appreciated. Yeah, if you haven't already, please do consider subscribing, and big thumbs up if you like the content. And yes, alright, thanks again, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.